Welcome to Chalk and Wires, the official podcast of EmpowerWire, where traditional teaching meets purposeful technology and where educators at every level learn how to lead with confidence, spark innovation, and create classrooms where students thrive. I'm Dr. Antoinette Bradley, your guide on this journey. I partner with schools to help teachers, instructional coaches, and leaders overcome tech overwhelm and turn big ideas into real, lasting change. So whether you're setting up your classroom, supporting colleagues, or shaping the vision for an entire school, this show is for you. Each week, you'll hear practical strategies, inspiring stories, and real tools you can use right away without adding more to your plate. And you'll hear from educators just like you who are finding ways to make teaching easier and learning better with the right mix of tech and strategy. Today's episode is called Tackling Tech Overwhelm. And let's be real, back to school season can feel like tech chaos. New logins, dozens of tools, and endless emails can leave us exhausted before the first bell rings. But here's the good news. We can cut through the noise. By the end of this episode, you'll have simple steps to take back control and help your students and yourself breathe easier. Today's Spark Starter is the 3-minute reset. A teacher's tech overwhelm is often more about mindset than the number of tools. Here's a quick story. I remember visiting a middle school teacher last year who had 12 different tech tools on her first week must-use list. By day 3, she was in tears. Her students were confused, her lesson plans were scattered, and she said to me, "I feel like the tech is teaching me instead of me teaching my kids." That day, I shared with her the idea of a 3-minute reset. When everything feels too much, too soon, you literally stop, breathe, and ask 3 questions. 1, what's actually working right now? 2, what can I set aside for later? And 3, what one thing do my students need most today? Within a week, she cut her list of 12 tools down to 3 essentials, and her students immediately calmed down. Your quick application of this is to try your own 3-minute reset this week. Before school starts or during your prep, grab a sticky note, set a timer, and answer those 3 questions. Then commit to focusing on just one tool or strategy at a time. Now let's go behind the wires, where I spotlight a tool or strategy that can save you time and spark engagement. Today's tech spotlight is your LMS announcement page. The announcements or stream feature in your LMS, whether it's Google Classroom, Schoology, Canvas. Here's why I love it. Keeps all communication in one place. Helps students know exactly where to look first each day, and it saves you from repeating directions multiple times. To try it tomorrow, post one daily message with a Start Here activity. Here's a bonus challenge. Label it with an emoji or a phrase like "Start Here" so your students always know where to look. For my leaders listening, here's today's insight. Your staff's time is precious. To cut down on overwhelm, establish a one-stop shop for communication, whether that's the LMS, a shared drive, or a Monday bulletin. Make it consistent. It models exactly what we ask teachers to do for students. Keep information clear, simple, and in one place. A principal I worked with created a shared weekly staff hub in the LMS. Instead of 10 different emails from different departments, staff knew every Monday morning they could go to one spot for announcements, schedules, and resources. Teachers later said it felt like the school turned down the noise. Try this in your school. Encourage grade levels or departments to agree on one consistent channel for key updates, like the LMS announcements board or a shared weekly calendar. This prevents teachers from chasing messages across 5 apps, emails, and texts. Next, let's hear a quick classroom voice. Here's what one fifth grade teacher shared. I started using emojis in my LMS announcements: a pencil for assignments, a calendar for due dates, and a rocket for start here. It seemed silly at first, but suddenly my students knew exactly where to look without asking me 5 times a day. It's a great reminder that even the smallest organizational habits, like visual cues, can dramatically reduce confusion for students and stress for teachers. Tech overwhelm often shrinks when we add clarity and consistency. Today's takeaway is this: choose subtraction, not addition. This week, remove one unused tech tool from your lineup. Then ask yourself, does this tool really serve my students' learning or just add extra clicks? Could I accomplish the same outcome with something I already use? What's one way I can simplify my routines so my students feel less scattered? Overwhelm doesn't come from technology itself. It comes from too many layers at once. When we intentionally subtract, we make room for deeper learning and calmer classrooms. Remember, clarity is a gift for you and for your students. Now let's keep the momentum rolling. Hit subscribe so you're first in line for next week's episode. We've got more ideas coming your way. Pass this along to a colleague who's battling tech overload right now. You'll be giving them a gift of clarity and calm. And don't forget to grab your one-stop shop communication planner at empowerwire.com/tips. It's a ready-to-use guide to streamline staff updates and make communication clear and consistent across your school. You've got this. This is Chalk and Wires, where teaching meets tech and big ideas spark lasting change. Let's make learning shine.